is going on, my dubs, my diggity dogs, my chimichangas, my Hakuna Matata? It's your boy here, Ron Rodriguez, aka Xian Hope, again with finally, for so long that I've been wanting to do this, hero deck profile. I'm not doing the seals anymore, mainly because I've never been able to pull out that Duster Gold, and I decided, you know what, it was time to just buy myself a copy, and that was it. I mean, it was a good journey. We did pull out 2 Malicious Banes. That was really fun. But I mean, I will do more packs. Maybe new upcoming sets, like the new what is it? It's like the gold sarcophagus for the big one they're gonna make. I'll do that one. And any other upcoming packs that I may be interested in. And also different deck profiles. I already have some ready. I have 2 that are somewhat finished, and then I'm working on the other 3. So stay tuned for that. And if you're new to this, my name is Rolando Rodriguez, aka Xian Hope, and I mainly play heroes. That's what I've been playing ever since 4th grade. That was 9 years ago. 9 years. But back then I didn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I just knew the whole anime kind of thing. But I'm more knowledge now, and I did go to locals that I've never been to and I've been wanting to. DNA Comics. That place, you guys are awesome. Everybody was really nice in there. The tournament, I really wanted to join, but I didn't have that Duster Gold, and I didn't have my side deck that day. But I will be going there next week, so you'll see me there. But anywho, let's just go straight into this deck profile. Alright, so here we have the deck profile. Or we have the deck. So as any other deck profile, we're just gonna begin with the monsters. I run 2 Shadow Mist, mainly because, you know, it's Shadow Mist. I only run 2 because back then 3 was good, because normally we would just do Dark Claw, Mass Change most of the time. Running 1 kind of seems, you know, not enough, because normally you use Shadow Mist for your searching power. And you'll have certain occasions where you are able to special summon her, so you can add your mass change. 1 Solid Soldier. I see a lot of hero deck profiles. They don't run any. I understand why, namely because you want that normal summon to be your Stratos, not a Liquid Soldier. But I have this for an extender, you know, just to have that extra summoning with this, and summon this and then summon Stratos. So in order to search for either my Fairs, my Shadow Mist, or my Malicious. And with that, I already have 2 monsters on the field. Yes, it could be dead with Nibiru now. But, you know, you never know if your opponent does have it or doesn't. And I might as well, you know, risk it. Because, you know, the whole point is to have fun. Enjoy yourselves and stuff. So that's why I run it. Liquid Soldier, because, come on, it's your drawing power, your absolute 0, and your acid. There's really no other way to explain why I run Liquid Soldier. 3 Stratos. I see people running 2, mainly because maybe the 3rd one's dead. But you really do want to get into your resources faster. You know, your Ferris, or your Malicious, your Shadow Mist, and stuff like that. So I run 3. If not, your 3rd one could be like your MST, where if you already have, you know, your boss monster, your boss heroes out, and your opponent has back row or Mystic Mind, for example, you can just summon that Stratos and then pop it. So there you go. 1 Honest Neos, because it's Honest Neos. Duh, come on. A Dusted Gold. Here it is. Evil Hero Dusted Gold. Really beautiful right there. 1 because, you know, who doesn't know about a Dusted Gold? You know, if you run heroes, you know about it. 2 Malicious, because 3 was, I guess, OP and stuff, but there's really no other reason to explain why I run 2 Malicious. One Dynattack, just to increase your Dystopia and be able to pop with Dystopia's effect. One Celestial, another drawing power, but I might change this for, was it Draw Hand? No, mainly because with Draw Hand I get to special summon, and if I have Mass Change, that's already a free Dark Claw there, and I get to draw. And if I already have Dark Claw on the field, and I activate Draw Hands from the graveyard for both players to draw a card, then I can activate Dark Loss effect to make my opponent discard a card. So that's pretty good. So, but I'm sticking to Celestial just to see how good it runs. If not, then I'll probably just change it for Draw Hand. Plasma, this is mainly for going first. Sorry, going first. I mean, yeah, it takes up 3 monsters, but it's one of those monsters that your opponent might as well get rid of. And I normally, when I go first and I do Plasma, I try to get all my resources first, like my Dark Calling, my Miracle Fusion, my Poly, Mass Change, or any other cards so that I can extend my place my next turn. So it pretty much like makes my opponent use their resources to get rid of my Plasma. That way, so when it's my turn, I can just spam and do whatever I want to do, to win. 2 increase, pretty standard. One's kind of dead if you draw into it. 3, the third one's dead, draw 2. 2 Vions, same thing. 3 Ferris, no explanation in that. So that's pretty much all for my heroes. My only hand traps I run is Ash Blossom. I mean, I run hand traps, but like monster hand traps. I only run 2 because the third one does seem kind of dead in a way. I did used to draw into it, and that would cost my game. So I kept it at 2. Poly, no explanation. Miracle Fusion, same thing. Dark Calling, 3 Mass Change, and 3 Fusion Destinies. I rarely see Fusion Destiny. I don't know why. I always do. If I draw into it, either I play it as my last card, or it's one of the first ones I play. But after that, like, I don't see it anymore. I don't. And I only run the Destiny Hero Dystopia. I don't run Dangerous. But, with next week, upcoming tournament I'm going to go to, I'll see how it goes. Because, I mean, this whole quarantine, I haven't really gotten a chance to play. I mean, I played online, but I'd rather play, face to face with someone. So we'll see next week. We'll see. 3 E-calls because you really want to get your heroes, mainly your Stratos, if you don't have it. So, and 1 reinforcement of the army. So pretty much 4 E-calls in total. I see some people run 2 E-calls. I mean, for me personally, I really want to get into my resources. Like, I really do. If my opponent prevents me, like they Ash Blossom and E-calls, like, hey, that's fine. Like, I got rid of an Ash Blossom, so that's fine. And Hero Lips, because it's Hero Lips. And then for my last 3, my hand traps would be Infinite Impermanence. I run 3 just because pretty much there's a lot of monsters that do effects on field, and I really want to get rid of that. So there's that. So that's pretty much for my hero deck, the main deck. Now on for the extra deck. I run 1 Shining because I really like Shining, the whole recycling thing. I rarely do ever get to summon him, but when I do, like, I want to take advantage of his recycling, where I get to add back my banishing heroes. So that's good. Absolute Zero, no explanation. Sunriser, just to get my Miracle Fusion and be able to pop. Malicious Bane, Anki, Acid, 2 Dark Claws. 2, just, you never know if you need that second one. Blast for your Stratos, in case if they do want to Ash Blossom your Stratos, you can just, and if you have Mass Change, you can just Mass Change Stratos to summon Blast, and you'll still be able to use Stratos effect. My only Destiny hero, I feel like Dangerous is kind of like an extra kind of combo thing. But like I said, I rarely ever saw my fusion Destiny, so I rather just have this Dystopia to be able to pop, or just to mess around with my opponent for them to Ash Blossom or something. So that's pretty much mainly why I just have this. And Trinity, just to my opponent has a lot of monsters, I can just summon Trinity, Honest Neos, and then pretty much break their board. Dread Decimator, I've summoned him a few times. I normally have him just to have an increase on my attack boosts for either Dystopia or Malicious Bane or even Trinity. Wonder Driver, just to recycle your polys. And 2 Cross Crusaders because it's another Stratos. It's a Link Stratos. So that's pretty much for my extra deck. Now for my side deck, this is pretty much what I'm going to run for, next week during the tournament. So 1, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, because it's, there's a lot of decks now that have a lot of dark attribute monsters. And Gaia, because I have seen some that play, Ancient Gears. So that's a lot of earth types as well. And for that, I just do the whole Super Poly package. I would run the 3 just, because you can't really chain into Super Poly. Once you activate Super Poly, that's it. You're taking their monsters. So that's that. 2 Nibiru's. I always thought of the third one, but I feel like the third one's kind of a dead. You do want to see it. You do want to see it in your starting hand if you go second. But if you don't, and let's say if you draw into both of them, that third one's pretty much dead. Your opponent would, do their combos first turn or maybe second turn. But I feel like that third one's just pretty much dead. It's dead. I do run the third. I do side the third Ash Blossom just in case if I do end up going up against decks that do a lot of searching, mainly like heroes. But if not, then I'll probably just end up having her somewhere else. 3 Twin Twisters. I'll probably put it down to 2. There is a lot of decks that run a lot of back rows like Ultrageist, and for that I would probably run Royal Decree, but like I said, I haven't been to locals and I don't know much of what's over there at that one local I went to. But this could be for any other decks that do run back rows, so better to be safe than sorry. Then 1 Dark Ruler No More, mainly because I don't have the other 2. I would run 3, but I don't have the other 2. But it's just there, just in case. And then 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, because like I said, there are a lot of decks that do run spells. And if I do end up facing, a hero deck, I can just throw with them, switch them out for Super Polys and Anti-Spell Fragrance and put them in my deck round 2. And then I can just set Super Poly, set Anti-Spell Fragrance, and then during their turn, just Anti-Spell Fragrance, they're stuck. So yeah. I hope you guys like this deck profile. I know it's been so long that I posted a video. I just, with everything going on, the quarantine, and for those who've been around, I'm in the military. And for those who are new here, I'm in the military, I'm in the reserves, so kind of had to work with that too. But anyways, guys, if you like this deck profile, give it a like. If you want to stay tuned for next week's when I go to the tournament, hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be notified, and just stay tuned for any other new projects I'm coming up with. Been writing a lot, been planning a lot, been dreaming a lot during this whole quarantine, and I just really want to have fun. Come back from the quarantine, go out in the world and explore it again. try new things, learn new things, and so on. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. Peace.